Hello, Gypsy and Hobos on YouTube and from Patreon. Welcome, welcome. Patreon's Gypsy and Hobo reading is finished and is being uploaded as soon as this is done. Okay, so let's begin. Also, too, I want to just tell you a little something for Gypsy and Hobo people, spirits. I did have a vision that I disclosed in the Patreon Gypsy Hobo reading. I don't know who it affects. I don't even know if it affects me. But there's a little ditty about a vision that I had only in the wee hours of this morning. So you may want to tap in and tune into that. All right, let's get in with the YouTube Gypsy Hobo reading. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection, protecting me from any and all harm, any and all enemies and adversaries and those that come against me for any reason whatsoever. Divine Source, thank you for consoling anyone who is in need of this time and for the Gypsy Hobo reading. Okay, let's see. Let's get it started. Whoa, right off the bat. Revelations chapter 1, verse 8. I think this was in the Patreon reading. No, it wasn't. I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God, who is and who was and who is to come, the Almighty. Some people seem to think that, there's some side saddling going on between light and dark, but no, light, you cannot bring, you could bring a candle into a darkly lit room, right? And enlighten the room. But you can't you can't bring a dark object into a light room and darken the whole room. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I think the Lord is speaking here. Something, the beginning and the end. Like the Lord will determine when something begins and when something ends. Something about Mark, or something is Mark. The name Mark is significant. Ringleader. Mark, are you the ringleader? Or is someone the ringleader? Mark's ringleader. I don't know. Somebody here is claiming control of something. Effed up. Somebody effed up. The gypsies and hobos. Celibacy. Celibacy. Somebody's celibate. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, it depends on where you're at. Russia. Russia. It's on the map. The gypsy hobo readings that I do are geographical, global. They could be newsworthy. They could be whatever the case may be. I always appreciate, guys, when you let me know of something in your environment that this reading or any gypsy hobo reading or any reading for that matter resonates with you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching my channel, my videos, and everything you do. Comment, sharing, everything. Like when you share the comments, that's a part of it. I mean, thank you so much. I do read a lot of the comments, if not all of them. I try to respond to as many as I can at a time. I read like a lot of them. So I really do wish the best for everyone concerned in everybody's circumstance. We have the Southwest here, Russia. what is in southwestern? Maybe there's somebody who is Russian. That I don't know. Southwest Russia seems a little odd, doesn't it? But we'll see how it goes. Ringleader. I mean, there are Russians that live in the United States, people that have defected, there are families moved from Russia after the Cold War, or after not the Cold War, after the Berlin Wall. Energy here. Defense attorney, somebody effed up. Defense attorney. Celibacy. Is this like, because there's also like, well, I don't want to say. You can figure it out, sure. But somebody could have some Russian background. Happy days are here again because this defense attorney messed up. I don't know what celibacy has to do with it. Footage being analyzed. Footage being analyzed here. Jackson Street. Something about Jackson Street. New Jersey. Crime solved. The crime was solved because a defense attorney messed up maybe here. What? Brunette. For brunette, happy days are here again. Satisfaction. Glad to know somebody's satisfied or will soon be. New subscribers, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome on back. Everybody is welcome here. Break. Some kind of break. Maybe somebody went to the Southwest on spring break. Protection. Okay. Alabama. Wow. And then we have lis pendens, which means there's a litigation pending or some lawsuit here. Some lawsuit. Trans-Canada Highway is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody might be wanting to. I said this, like a year ago, that somebody may try to escape to Canada? Yeah, I did say that a year ago. You can look at the old readings. Every so often I go through them. It's about time that I clean out the closet. Anything under a certain number, I just get rid of. It's a certain number of years. And I should get rid of a bunch of them that have low reviews than, you know. But this is what we're working with right now, guys. Gypsy and Hobos, we have Russia as a location. The Southwest could be on the compass of anywhere where you are, or what is New Jersey, Jackson Street, and Alabama are significant. We have Mark as a name, and I think that's the only name we currently have is Mark. So let's see what's Mark up to. Marco Polo. What's Mark doing? Current subscribers, we always rock. My day one, A1, OG, ride or dies. I love you guys. Thank you to the sponsors over on Patreon. You guys La creme de la creme. You know what that means? The cream of the crop. Thank you so much. Divine, somebody's expecting something, Divine saying. Someone is expecting maybe a baby. Alpha and the Omega. What's this Alpha and the Omega? This expecting when something starts and somebody is expecting something. Excuse me, a main female named Mark. What? Or somebody marked a main female. I don't know. Mark and a main female? False person, the ringleader in this fake, fraudulent, false people. Somebody here may be expecting Mark's baby, but I don't know. Effed up. Somebody effed up being fake lovers. Somebody was with a fake lover. Imaginary lover. You're mine anytime. Wealthy man is celibate. This wealthy man's celibacy. So wealthy man is celibate. House in Russia. A house in Russia. Interesting. Southwest, mature woman. Southwest, energy. Child, energy. Somebody here, expectations of a child. This Mark could be Russian or have Russian ancestry. Distant horizons, defense attorney got cut off or cut somebody else off. This could be this couple in this house. Privileged lady, happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. The sun is over. Yeah, something here. For somebody, happy days are here again. This is a message. Footage is being analyzed in this message. This could be a text message. It could be snail mail. Anything about it. Something is being analyzed. So maybe somebody got sent something in the mail, some film. Jackson Street. This community lives on Jackson Street. Family room, New Jersey. Somebody did something in a family room in New Jersey. Expectation. So you're expecting this crime to be solved. That's what it says. I'm expecting this crime to be solved, darn it. You know, I said, brunette, jail. Okay. I had said, what was it? That I was going to, find a costume for a robe and a mallet and, to hit the mallet, like a judge. I said that, and then shortly thereafter, like 2 weeks later, I see somebody with a mallet, with a thing, and I'm like saying nothing that I'm doing anymore. People take that stuff and run with it. Wealthy man says that, but I might still do it, and let them say I copied from them. Let them say it. I don't know. Break. There's a break in somebody's sudden wealth. Somebody's a wealthy man, mature woman. Something about protection for a mature woman. Alabama. Somebody's in bad health down in Alabama. Look at the mirror. This a community is being sued, or a community is suing someone. But this wealthy, somebody's concerned about their next move, or they think they should be more concerned because something they were working on was their sudden wealth, great fortune, but being this person's lover is ending them up in court. This mature man found out that this person was working for this great fortune and doing stuff to somebody's thoughts. They found out, now they're sick by it. They thought this person knew what they were talking about, that you were doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Now that this footage is coming out that this person was doing this and doing that, this person feels terrible. They had you so like your personality was like, you know, The worst person in the world. That's how they portrayed you to others. And now somebody's finding out it's not that way at all. It's somebody effed up here being fake, starting stuff, being a crapster. They're learning the hard way. Somebody here is learning the hard way. What is this expectation? There's these two friends or a visit. Somebody was coming, somebody was expecting a friend to come, an entry maybe, Alpha and the Omega, or expecting a baby. Yeah, Mark, baby, main female. I'm not joking. Mark is the daddy. Something here. This one was expecting. Somebody came to visit. They're waiting to have a baby. Possibly they had it in March. A police officer, fake ringleader. This police officer may be fake, fake cop or crooked cop or whatever. I don't know. Who was the ringleader here in something? I don't know. They effed up. Maybe they were having an affair with a sweetheart and they effed up. Celibacy. This is a wealthy man. Celibacy. This is a message to some from a wealthy man that they were celibate or that I don't know. They wanted to even celebrate. I don't know. This is about a fidelity in a house in Russia. Russia. I don't understand that. A widow in the Southwest. This main female, older woman, like middle-aged woman, became a widow. They thought that this child's energy, something about this child's energy defense attorney would cut them loose from something and they could be the privileged lady and happy days would be here again. Yeah, this letter. They were waiting for this letter here. Okay. Footage is being analyzed though about some kind of party. Something they were all hanging out and having a good time. With this house on Jackson Street, the community house, there's where everybody hangs out, or there's a house on Jackson Street in particular in New Jersey that burnt down. Maybe with a family inside, maybe they were having some kind of a party, but really somebody set the house on fire, maybe. I don't know. The defense attorney here, something here about a defense attorney. So somebody could have burned this house down out of spite, and maybe that's how come they're going, you know. Then they started digging, like, why was this house burnt down if they found out that it was, suspicious? And then they uncover all this other stuff. Unexpected joy, this crime will be solved. Look at that. This is the fish again. So this might be something about a Pisces, brunette, anger. Brunette person is very angry with their spouse, or they're just angry, argumentative, because they're imprisoned by something here or in jail. Period. A wealthy man, satisfaction. This is some widower, a wealthy man. Wasn't he up here too? Wealthy man became a widower. They were happy about it because, oh no, somebody was jealous about some breakup because of money. An officer is protecting you. There's something about somebody there might be a priest who's in bad health in Alabama who may know about something that's going on here. We're going to take it to tarot. Journey. Yeah. So this whole community may have to go, maybe being sued. Something about a judge in somebody's pocket. This thief was in the judge's pocket, or the judge was in this thief's pocket. Look. Maybe by having some kind of love affair here and covering a death in a marriage. Oh my gosh! Did some? So I don't want these codes. I want these codes. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I know what I'm feeling, and it's feeling like somebody Krispy Kreme somebody because they didn't want to be with him anymore, or they tried to. But you're protected right now. Somebody has a priest or somebody in the family. Could be a priest, could be a minister, could be a preacher who is down in Alabama in the South that is currently in bad health. So they can't help this person. Oh, if this is a dark priest, but it doesn't look like it, but they can't help this person either. The community's going to be sued for something here with this priest. What is this visit about, Divine? If this, the fool. Somebody wanted to visit to have you take a leap of faith or do something foolish without looking. Somebody maybe approach somebody with this idea. Six of Pentacles, ringleader wanted money for a baby. They wanted to cash in on a baby for money. The Sun, this is somebody who effed up because everybody's aware, or this police officer is aware that they're fake. This could be a police officer who knows who the ringleader is now. What is this sweetheart? Maybe they were saying it in Jew. What about this sweetheart and effed up behind? This loving embrace. Somebody announced something, they effed up announcing something here about a sweetheart, that somebody was their sweetheart. They feel like they made a mistake in doing that because of some male here. They might have said that, wow, they might have said, cards are getting so wild. My cards get so wild. Because look, he wanted me to see this. Okay, do you see the tower? The tower's there. We're gonna put it in the middle of the Gulf. Okay, but somebody here feel like they messed up when they announced something about a sweetheart. Maybe they announced that you and they were sweethearts. That's what I'm saying here. Um, this emperor was a wealthy man. They were also celibate at the something. Somebody was trying, maybe they were the father of a child, or somebody was saying they were father of a child, but at the time they were celibate. The devil. This is Russia. Fidelity. Some devil, demonic house of Russia. Russian house, maybe it could be the Russian tea room. It could be the house of some kind of Russian food or something here. But this could be a Capricorn who could be a Russian and that practices dark magic. Widow. We have a widower, and that first we have the widow. This person said, somebody has to let go of this mature woman in the Southwest has to let go of the idea that they're somebody's widow. They're playing like they're somebody's widow. What? Somebody thought something here. They thought that this energy, that someone would come back with their energy. They would come back to something that they did. They thought this person would recover. And see, this is a celebration constantly. Defense attorney, somebody got cut off from reuniting with someone or celebrating with someone. They kept thinking somebody was going to keep coming back. Four of Wands, yeah, this is a privileged lady who happy days are here again. They got the deed to this house. Okay? They got the deed to a house, or they got a marriage license, marriage certificate, whatever the case may be. Footage is being analyzed here about this money message that these two were celebrating about, and they said about this house in the community, their wish for this house in this community on Jackson Street. Somebody's looking into this misfortune in New Jersey in a family room. Somebody passed away, King of Wands. Something about them in New Jersey in a family room. Or fire, maybe. Criminal, crime solved. Criminal solved. Expectations. Somebody here has an illusion. Their expectations are not going to meet their what actually, they've been deceived. Their expectations, because this crime is going to be solved. Somebody is working here with they're working on possibly getting someone, a brunette, arguing with a brunette. They want to argue with a brunette to get them in jail. So don't argue with nobody. Just, they're not worth arguing with. Lately, people that are disagreeable to me, I just walk away. I'm just like, no, I ain't got time for that. I'm too old, and I don't have time. This is an empress, the widower of an empress. They were satisfied with being the widower of this. Somebody here is saying that someone was, there is the rightful, now, I don't know, the widower. They're trying to do each other in. Oh Lord. Or now they're trying to do each other in to eliminate the other person from telling. Oh my gosh, somebody regrets something they did for this uh during break. Maybe there was a break in their relationship and they did something to get money. Or maybe they got pregnant. I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. Something here about this. Something is being protected. Your destiny is being protected. Some officer here. Ace of Wands. Please. Man, down in Alabama, they have some weird. I'm thinking sex rituals. I'm just saying. I don't know. Four of Cups. Somebody is turning this journey down, and so in the whole community. What is somebody trying to get offer you? A car? No. Or somebody's trying to come to you to make you an offer, and you're like, no, I'm still in all you all. What? There's some kind of death here involved over inheritance. Somebody was angry, so they collaborated with a group of people to shift something into their favor, saying that they were more favored, Ace of Cups, they were more loved, and blocking something here. Maybe even going to jail for doing this because they wanted to be seen as the more loved one. That's crazy, right? Right, it is. Should we leave it alone? Yeah, let's leave it alone. We'll do another reading a little later on, guys. That's been the Gypsy Hobo reading. Yeah, you're turning it down. You're saying, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This person wanted to be better than you so bad that they didn't even love this person, but they wanted to tie him down so you couldn't have him. It's all about, there's jealousy and then there's malicious jealousy kind of thing. Like, I'm going to, anything that you have, I'm going after. Anything that you want, I'm going after. I've had plenty of those people in my life where, like, I've confided in somebody a couple of times with guys. My gosh, you tell a girlfriend you like a guy, the next thing you know, they're going steady. So really vet people, and use your own intuition and guidance. And until we meet again, peace.